everyone, Linda Israel here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad that you're here for some mixed media play today. We're going to be playing with a gel press, and depending on time, I may also take some of those gel prints and make some items out of them. If you are here today, it is June the 6th at 12:30 p.m. Central Standard Time is when we started this live stream. And I ask that those that are here to keep the chat positive and uplifting. If you have some things that you would like to share, you're looking for some prayer requests or well wishes or good vibes, check out the Friendly Junk Journal People Facebook group. We have an event called We Care, and we're there to, lift you up, to give you words of encouragement and good vibes and prayers and whatever else that you may be requesting at this time. And today, while you're here, you earn junk bucks while you are chatting with me and while you are playing along, if you will. Feel free to make a donation if you want. I'm going to ask you in a moment. I'm going to show you a couple of journals. If you want me to use those as a journal raffle at the end, then we will start a journal raffle. And I think if we do this, the minimum donation that I'll need as far as overall be $25 because these aren't fancy things, but I thought I would share them with you. I also have some other prizes. So right now, enter the raffle by typing !raffle. Okay, I'm going to get the turn correctly. And you're going to win 200 junk bucks. Did you know that if you get 2,000 junk bucks accumulated by watching my live stream, as a thank you, I will give you a $10 off coupon. You can get that by typing !award. To check your junk bucks, you can type, let me get this, you can type bucks here at the top, !bucks, and then if you want the coupon, you just type !award. All right, well, let me change the camera view here. And if you have any questions, please ask in all caps, and I will do my best to answer those questions. If I don't see it, please forgive me because it goes really fast and I may not see everything. So just ask again, or hopefully one of my administrators, if they are aware of what you have asked, they will see it, okay? Let's see here. Taking orders now. Yes, and I've got the Punked Out Steam junk journal kit, creative kit is available in my shop now. All right, so let's go here. And I have two things. These are mixed media things that I have made. So I'll show you let's show you this one. This one's, make sure I got it right side up. Okay, it goes this way. This was made using some junk mail, and I painted the flowers over it. I attached a few things. There is a tutorial that shows how I made this. This isn't a junk journal, but I don't know, I was trying to show you how to transform that junk. You can't see what it was before. So it has a pocket here on the front, and inside it has a miniature little journal that's probably like a 4.5 by 5 inch little mini journal that's got different various papers in it. These actually fold out, and it's got some little pockets. There's the center. It was machine stitched down the center. So that is a journal that's in this front pocket, and I just noticed that it needs more glue, so I may need to glue that down. And then it has this unique feature is that it flips up, and then this flips down, and then it flips out, and then you have all of these pieces. It's kind of like a little accordion thing. Can you see that? Lots of pieces to that. And then here is the back. So that is one element that I have. So y'all can vote if you want me to give this away at the end. All I will need is some donations of $25. Here's the other one that I thought I would show. This is a mixed media thing that I did using some junk. This was some pre-printed papers that I went in and I did some mixed media on top of it with different layers of paint. And then these are some pieces from Calico Collage here, and then this is some of my mixed media work. Here is another. This is a little pocket, and it has a miniature little journal inside of it. Just a couple of pages inside of here. This is a denim pocket that's right here. Here's another pocket with a journal card over here. This is some mixed media cards that I got from doing a swap with some other ladies on YouTube. Oh, thank you so much for your donation. Thank you so much. Hi, welcome. TLC something, a journal journey. That's awesome. Glad to have you here. And then here is an altered paper clip on this side. You like the small with the triple fold out thing? Here's another little journal that's inside another pocket here. And then here's another little pad of paper. Let me flip the page. And then here's another little pad. And then here's the back. So if y'all would like me to raffle off one of those at the end, just tell me which one you would like. We'll kind of do a little poll, if you will. Do you want the one with the flowers, or do you want the one that with the circles on there? So let me know, and we can do that. Also join the raffle for the junk box that's going on right now. Alrighty, so today, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to be working on some gel plates, if you will. Thank you so much, Christy, for your donation. Thank you very much. We're going to work on some gel plates here, and we're going to do some gel printing, kind of make some background pages. I've kind of done some pre-stuff ahead of time. What I did was I coated the gel press with just some random paint so that I could have this one in the background. I see flowers. I see flowers. Thank you, Angelica, for your donation. Thank you, thank you. How I made the fold-out pages, Sandra, were made from junk mail. The junk mail piece that I got, wrong one. This is two separate pieces here. This was a piece of junk mail here, and then this was an advertisement that was sent to me that when you opened it up, it had this neat fold-out, and all I did was just alter it. I do have a YouTube video that shows you how I made it. If I can find the link here in a moment, I'll share that. So I see the one with the flowers. All right, well, then we'll do the one with the flowers then. You had to finish your dinner. Glad you're here, Angelica. Thank you, Sherry, for your donation. Thank you, Angelica, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, well, then that'll be easy enough. So I have already pre-done a few pages. So, again, these were just backgrounds. And I did that so that when I did some of the stencil stuff, I could do that and get some interesting prints, if you will. So let's get started here. Since I have kind of a teal color on top, I think what I want to do is, let's do something in green. I don't have a lot of green out, so I'm going to get a little bit of green. And I've got a little bit, let's do some silver. So I want to make a little bit of silver in here. I'm using two different kinds of paint. I'm using craft acrylic paint and then kind of a heavy body artist grade paint. Either will work on a gel press. It just depends upon what you can get in your area and what is affordable to you. So now all I'm doing is I'm just rolling this over the gel plate with a brayer. And I find that the brayer works the best. You can use other tools if you like, but you've got to be careful and not scar your gel press, or it will leave marks whenever you print. And I'm just going to run off my brayer over here on the side. And let's grab a stencil. So this one is the stained glass gears. It's part of the May Stencil Club that I have in my shop. If you're interested in that, you can go ahead and visit my shop, and when you check out, just say you want the May version, or you can get the current June version. Just depends on what you want. Maybe he's not working today on boss fight. I don't know. Maybe there might be a problem with the boss fights. I saw one of them go through, but I think there is a delay on those. Hey, Valerie. Hope you're okay. Someone said you were sick. Hey, Mariana. All right. Well, thank you, Carrie Ann, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's see here. I don't know if it's because the boss fight it's just not timing right. If we get it, sometimes we'll get an error message. Okay, the area, it's not cleaned up. We got 3 minutes and then you can do the boss fight. All right, so all I'm doing is I am lifting up the paint. Okay, Mariana. Valerie, I hope you feel better. Hey, TLC something. A journal. Are you Angie? Is that your name? Welcome. Glad to have you here. Thank you so much, Norella. Ooh, I like the way this looks. What do you think? So that's having a teal base and then picking up the paint through the stencil. And that's how we got that design. I'm going to set this over here. I've got a smaller one over here to the side, and I've got a different stencil I'm going to lay on top. This is from the June Stencil Club. I'm going to grab another page that I already painted earlier today and try to line it up on top and pick up the paint. You like that, Jenny? I love gel printing. It's a lot of fun. I like the things that you get out of it. Sometimes it's a complete surprise. Thank you, Mariana. Thank you, Deborah, for your donation. Thank you very much. Hey, T. Lily. Glad to have you here. Welcome, welcome. And Deborah, thank you for being here as well. And Sherry, I don't know. I didn't get everybody. Sorry, sometimes the chat moves too quick. Ooh, I like the way this one looks too. So this is using the May Stencil Club. What do you think of that one? Oh, thank you, Robin, for your donation. Thank you very much. I think that's kind of cool too. I like that. It'll be kind of fun to use. I'm trying to print a few pages to use for the Punked Out Steam Junk Journal that I'll be making on Monday. So I thought it would be kind of fun to work with these just a little bit, and then that way I'll have some prints to use. All right, so this has a little bit of green on it. And I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to print it with a darker teal on top. So I'm going to leave the stencil in place. I'm going to put some paint on top of this and brayer it over both gel plates at the moment. So I'm going to go in here and coat this. And what this will do is it will keep the green that is under the stencil. It's not a lot, but it's a little bit. I'm going to lift the stencil off, and I've got a bath over here to the side that I will put the stencils in so I can rinse them out. So I'm going to lift that off. Then I'm going to let that sit for a moment and let this kind of dry just a little bit. Part of what you have to know about gel printing is you do it in layers, and you want each layer to have an opportunity to dry or to set. And with a gel press, it stays wet for just a little bit longer, and then once it somewhat dries, we'll put another coat of paint on here, and then we can lift it. Oh, boss fight is starting. So if you want to enter the boss fight, Sherry, everybody else, you can do that. What, yay to covering up the green. You like covering up the green. All right, I'm going to let that dry for just a second. I'm going to grab some, let's grab some ivory acrylic paint. So I've got my paint back here behind me. I'm running out of space, so I tried to rearrange just a little bit today. And I had 2 avalanches this morning of craft supplies that went everywhere. I had to pick it all up. So I've been working. I don't know if you can kind of see. I'll show you behind me, maybe, if I can get it. Can you kind of see there's a basket here of paint? I've cleaned off this space right here. I hope to clean some more of this area over here so that I can put some things that I use more often easily in reach. All right, I think it may be about ready. If you do it too soon and you try to put what is going to be the lift paint on top of wet paint, it'll just kind of mush it together and you won't get a crisp image. So that's why you kind of let it set for a moment. Gel printing is one of those things that you just want to, you know, take your time, okay? Yeah, Carrie Ann, that's what I like doing. You know, if you take some papers, because I did that to these papers, I just printed them with solid backgrounds. And then when you go to put a stencil down and lift the first color, you can get this type of a look because what is in the background is the solid, and then what's on top is what went through the stencil there. Yeah, this craft avalanche of 2019. Thank you so much, T. Lily. Oh, yeah. There you go, Angelica. You should do that. Lots of greens. On the same things on glass. Yeah, exactly. Make layers. All right, so I'm going to go in here. I'm going to add some ivory paint to the back of this. So I'm going to work really quickly to spread this paint out. You don't want too much paint or it just kind of slides around and it looks like I got a little bit much, but I'm kind of moving it around a little bit. All right, and then I've got just a plain book page that I'll put on the small one. And I'm just using copy paper for the big gel print plate because copy paper is cheap. You could use book pages, oversized book pages as well. So just whatever works for you. All right, we're going to let that set for just a second. I'm going to go over here. Has everybody entered the raffle? Enter the raffle. Enter the raffle. Oh, vertigo is no fun. I have a former boss that she had vertigo, and that's no fun. No fun to feel bad. All right, so here's what it looks like using where we put the stencil on top of the paint, and then we put another layer of paint on top, and so we get this muted kind of, I don't know, it's a retro background as far as I'm concerned. So I'm making a pile over here to the side. The retreat is awesome. If you haven't checked out the retreat, it's put on by Just Penny. She may be here, I don't know. If she is, she may share the retreat link in order to join it. It isn't too late, in my opinion, because we still have like 8 days left of the retreat. So it's a lot of fun. I really enjoy it. Like fellowshipping with everybody. We've had some live stream videos and we've had some pre-recorded videos. So that's the stained glass gears with the other paints on top. What do you think? That's kind of cool. All right. So the gel prints are pretty clear. I think I just got paint on my face. I did. Got paint. You're not crafting until you get paint on your face, right? Thank you, Junkie Joe. Thank you, Angelica, for sharing that. All right, so I still have some teal-y green paper, so I'm going to do some purple this time. And let's do a little bit of gold. And let's mix these together. So we're going to get a little bit of the teal that was on there. Smush it out. This one's going to be lighter. I think this one over here on the little print, I'm just going to lift it. I'm not going to put a stencil on it. But this one I'm going to put a stencil on. Okay, so let's see here. Ooh, let's do this one. This one might be kind of interesting. This is another one of the June stencil clubs. I can't remember. I think it's called Connected Diamonds or something like that. And I've got a teal, so I'm going to put that on top and press it. And I'm going to grab one of the small, no, I'm just going to grab a piece of paper. Oh, thank you, Christy, for your donation. And we're just going to lift up this purple gold over here. I never really did this on glass that much, T. Lily. We did some things. A lot of times we would do plastic wrap. We did that a lot. I did the shaving cream techniques. Angelica found the only man that'll listen to her. Ooh, look at that with the gold and the purple on top of the teal. Do you see that? Kind of cool, huh? We still leave the stencil down. Oh, you feel like you're at home, Jenny. Yay! See you later, Mariana. Have a great day. Hello, Chronic Crafter. So that's this page, just picking up a little bit of the paint there. I'll save this one. Maybe we'll overprint that again later. All right, so we've got a little bit of purple and we have a little bit of gold on this one. Let me grab, let's see here. Let's go with a darker purple maybe on top of that. So I'm just going to put some right on top and brayer it out. I think this is an old paint. It's a good way to use up all those old paints is whenever you gel print. All right, I'm going to add some paint over here to the little press. Kind of brayering it out. Clean off my brayer. I'm going to lift this stencil. I'm going to lay it on top of this one over here. I'm going to grab another piece of paper and stick it on top of and lift what's on top. Now we're going to get a couple of different transfers here because the stencil was a little bit wet, but it should be interesting. We'll see how it comes out. Oh yeah, so that kind of gives a whole different look. What do you think of that? Kind of picking up some of the paint on top of the stencil and through the stencil. I'm going to let that dry for just a moment. I may go ahead, let's do this. I've got this old print here. I'm going to pick up whatever I can and we'll kind of get an overprinting. Thank you so much, T. Lily. Alrighty, has everybody entered the raffle that's here today? Did y'all share this video? I greatly appreciate you sharing it with your friends. Ooh, that's kind of interesting. On top of the other. All right. This is almost dry. I'm going to go ahead and add some paint over here. Let's see. Let's do, we've got a purple down. Let's add a little bit of a pink on this one. So I'm going to do a light pale pink over here and mush this around. We've had severe thunderstorms here. I kind of shared this before we got the chat started that we had a huge power flash this morning and then it's been flash flooding here in Oklahoma. We're on high ground, so I'm not worried about that. Oh, thank you so much. Gel printing's a lot of fun. Last call to join the free raffle for 200 junk bucks. Thank you, Christy, for your donation, and Robin, and Deborah, and Carrie Ann, and Sherry, and Angelica, and Christy, and TLC something, a journal journey. Thank you so much. Too much talking, says Junkie Joe. You have to be selective with your words, Jenny. The stencil that I'm using is from the June Stencil Club. And I think one of my friends may share that Stencil Club link here in just a moment. It's for the June Stencil Club. It's kind of like, I think it's called Connected Diamonds or something like that. I gave it a name. You got Storms there too, Carrie Ann? Yes, Calico Collage has beautiful work. I love what she does. We're working on the yellow rainbow box. That'll come out next month. Thank you, Jenny, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's 200 junk bucks, not 2,000. All right, I think this is about dry. And I'm going to use, I'm trying to decide what color paint. I'll go ahead and use white or ivory on the back side of this one. Put a little bit down. So basically what I'm doing is I'm reactivating the paint so we can lift it off of the gel plate. We kind of work in reverse. Whatever we put on first is what you're going to see on top of your paper. And what's in the background is just going to be that in the back. Yay, the Age Journal, I'm glad. Thank you, Calico Collage and Robin, for sharing the Stencil Club. Chronic Crafter has 77 bucks. Well, you need to keep watching, lady. Oh, is it getting hot in southern Arizona? Yesterday, oh my goodness, it was so humid here. I went out to work in my garden for a little bit. I was fixing up some hanging pots with some, what are they called? Petunias. And it was so hot. I was just dripping sweat. It was terrible. It was not very ladylike. And then it's pouring down rain today like crazy. All right, so I'm just adding a little bit paint. I think I didn't wait long enough on this one, so it may be smeared just a little bit. Let's get a piece of paper. Pick this up. All right, let's do this one. You're slacking. You got to get in here, lady. Oh, look at this. Look at that with the gold in the background. I like that with the gold. That's kind of cool. We may need to do some more of those. All right. Yeah, like an oven over there, Julia. I got to go to Arizona in January, and it was quite pleasant. We were very happy. The weather. Ooh, look at this one. It's kind of blurred, but it's a neat background. Let's pick up some of this. So, let's see. What do I want to do? Let's put some more paint over here. I'm going to put a teal on top of this one. And we're going to lift it. So it'll have a little mix of color in it. Sometimes I even like my brayered pages. Look at my brayered pages. Isn't that kind of cool? All right. All righty. You love your Arizona? Yeah, it's really nice there. It's a little dry though. And it gets hot from what I understand during the summer. All right, so let's see what we want to do next. I'm kind of checking things out here. Okay, let's do that one. So I still have some teal papers here. What next color should I use? I'm looking for, okay, I've got a dark blue here. So I'm going to put a dark blue down. Let's lift this one. See you later, Penny. Thanks for stopping in. You like the blurry ones? Ooh, I like this one. It has that crusty bits look to it, doesn't it? You get all that different texture. All right, so I've got some blue here. So I'm going to pick up some and kind of put it in different spots. I'm going to get a little bit of some silver. Putting a little bit of gold, silver and blue onto the gel press. This one, the big press has a lot of paint, so I'm trying to smooth it out just a little bit. And then we're going to lay a stencil on top and see what we get. All right, so I've got, this one's called Open Lattice. So I'm going to lay this one on here. And we're going to use one of these teal pages that I printed earlier. I'm going to lay it on top, kind of lining it up. And then we're going to pick up so that kind of got a neat with the iridescence in there. Isn't that kind of cool? Very vibrant. Yeah, I love it. All right, so let's put a stencil over here. This is another one of the June stencil clubs. So I'm going to lay that over here. And I've got another small page that was painted with a teal background. I find that I like this type of technique of having a few pages prepared because I get more prints whenever I do this that are interesting looking, I think. Oh, FFA, FFA. Free for all. Remember that the in-games cost you about 10 junk bucks to play, but you could win a lot of junk bucks. Yes, it's a little form of gambling with your cyber points. Okay, let's pick this one up. Ooh, look at that. I like that, how that turned out. All right, let that dry. This one still has a little bit of paint on it, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to really rub because I'm trying to get some of that paint off. So I just got some random bits, if you will. This would be good to spray with some Tattered Angels later. All right, so now that I've done those two, let's put, I don't want purple, let's put pink on top of this. Putting a little bit of pink on here. And then I'm going to lift the stencil off of both and put that in my water bath that I have over here to the side. The teal color paint that I use, that was two colors. It is the Acrylic Paint by Anita's, and we have light turquoise, and this one's called Island Blue. These are the two colors that I used. Hey Debbie, so glad to have you here. Can't stop watching the weather. It is kind of crazy out there. Debbie lives here near me in Yukon, Oklahoma, and we've had some severe rainstorms, thunderstorms this morning. We've all been kind of wondering, how is it going to be? Ruh-roh, you didn't get your reminder, Barbara? Sorry, I'm glad you're here, though. All right, so I'm just going to let that dry for just a moment. Let's go ahead and do the raffle. So, raffle. Enter the raffle. I'm going to get a drink of water. Who drinks their water? They were talking about it in the retreat that one lady hasn't had coffee in a week, and someone else showed them a cup that was as big as somebody's head full of coffee. Oh, Becky, thank you. I had sent you a message and I wasn't sure if you got it. The kit that is currently processing is the Punked Out Steam or Steampunk kit, Becky. And you'll need to visit my webpage. So if you'll go, thank you so much for your donation. Thank you. Who was that? I just saw it. Julia, thank you so much. So let me go here, click my account. I had wondered if something had happened, Becky. You might check out here. I'm going to share a link. Go to my account on my webpage, and then you can check to see what orders have processed, and you can see which ones have not. I thought maybe you had a problem with your card, so check that out. Okay, I'm wondering if you didn't get the message or not. Sometimes they don't go through, so you might check to see if you have an email from me. This is my email address. It's emailme@lindaisrael.com. Hey, Giovanna, so glad to have you here. Okay, I think that one's dry enough, so let's put some paint on the back. Can't get my words out. Put paint on the back. Yeah, YouTube doesn't always send out reminders, and I don't know why. It's like it glitches. We've had a lot of problems with Facebook the past couple of days, some of my friends said. All right, so I'm going to put a piece of paper on this one to pick this one up. Thank you, Becky. Yeah, if you have anything going on in my shop, do check out my account on my webpage. And you can also send me a message through the contact me, but definitely check your spam folder to see if you have an email from me. I've got a few people that I've sent messages to, and then they send me another message back that they never heard from me, and I'm like, well, okay, let me try sending from a different email account. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Oh, thank you, Christy, for your donation. You're so sweet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I understand, Barbara. Sometimes those cell phones can be crazy, huh? Yay! Thank you so much, Robin, for letting us know. So we're only having to collect $25 for the little flip-out journal thing that I made. So if you want to have a chance to win that at the end, make a donation of any dollar amount. We've met that goal, and I greatly appreciate you supporting me for that. All right, we're going to lift this one. I'm going to do the raffle for the junk bucks. Well, the paint moved on me, but it's kind of an interesting background. Okay, Jenny, thank you. Yes, I saw your order, Christy. I saw your order. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your order. Ooh, this one's interesting. Look at that with that texture. Isn't that cool? All right, let me apply some paint, and then we will do another drawing here. So I'm going to put some pink paint down. Put some pink paint. Pink paint. Trying to smooth it out just a little bit. And I'm trying not to put too much paint down. So just a tiny amount. All right, and let me grab a stencil. Ooh, this one is called another of the June stencils that has squares in it. And I think that one would look good on top of this purple teal mixed one. So I'm going to do that one. Yeah, I stay busy for sure, Jenny. I stay busy for sure. I've got some orders to process today and tomorrow, I hope, to get everything out. This weather will allow me to get out of the house. I got to go pick up a stamp order. Ooh, look at that with the pink on top. Kind of cool, huh? All right, let's do something over here. Well, let's do this. Let's do some circles. So I've got the circle stencil. I'm going to lay that over here. And this is one of the pages that I use to run my brayer over. So I'm just going to put that on top and pick up some of this pink paint. So it's real faint, but it's got a few little circles on top. Kind of cool, huh? Hello from Ohio. Hello, Llewellyn. So glad to have you here. All right, so we have a little bit of pink. Let's go ahead and put some teal. I'm going to use 2 different shades of teal. And let's put a little bit of, where'd it go? All right, now here it is. I've got some silver as well. So I'm going to kind of mix these together. Put these on top. Mix and paints. All right, I'm going to put this stencil into the water. I'm going to grab a couple of pieces of paper here. And here's what I'm going to do. You can't really see it, but I'm going to take this stencil and lay it on top of one of these other gel prints that I made earlier, and see if I can't transfer some of that paint. Oh yeah, I like that. Okay, so let me, avalanche! Put my stencil into the water so I can clean it off. Yes, Carrie Ann, I saw an email from you. Yes, I haven't processed it yet, but I do have a note. So that's what it looked like by pressing the stencil to my gel print page that I had. All right, so let's do the raffle. Move this over here. Yes, I did. I believe I did. I printed out a few people that had me do specialty orders for them. So yeah, I have got that. I hopefully will be processing stuff today if I have power. All right, let me get my notepad. And we're going to do the giveaway. All right, today is June 6th, Mixed Media. All right, junk bucks. All right, so the first winner is TLC something, a journal journey. Welcome and congratulations on winning 200 junk bucks. I will award those when I get off of the stream here. Journey. All right, so let me set that aside. And I have, let me look in my bag of goodies. I have some gel prints from a previous session, and that will be our next prize. So let me set this aside. All right. Yay, you won! Congratulations. It's was it Angie? Is that correct? So glad to have you here, and thank you. Welcome, welcome. All right, so we're going to reset that and go okay. We're going to go up here and go gel prints and open giveaway. So here's the next one. It's ready to go. You're very welcome. Thank you, Carrie Ann. Okay, I thought you were Angie. Welcome, welcome, Angie. Okay, so I think maybe this is sat long enough. Enter the raffle. All right, I'll put this up here. All right, so I'm going to put some paint on this one. Hopefully it sat long enough. If not, it is what it is. You know, it's okay. It's mixed media. It can be messy. Just have fun with it. All right, I'm going to put some paint over here to reactivate the paint. And I'm going to grab a little book page to put on the small one and press that. I'm going to get a bigger sheet of paper for the other one. Hey, Kay, welcome, welcome. We're doing some gel printing today. Hey, Nicole, welcome, welcome. Enter the raffle. All right, this should be ready to pick up here in just a moment. I think what I'm going to do quickly, though, before I lift those, is I want to clean off a couple of my stencils because I want to use them again. And it was the open lattice. I like that stencil. Sometimes I make more than one stencil for myself. Oh, mint green would be good on there. I agree with that. I may do one with mint green then. Where's my other towel? What'd you do with my towel? Am I sitting on it? No? Okay. I must have a gremlin that likes to haul things off because things sure disappear in my studio, y'all. All right, I found another towel. Sparkly paint on the bubbles. Yeah. You can always spray it with some Tattered Angels Glimmer Mist as well, and that'll give it a whole nother look. So I get another stencil out here. So I'm just blotting these with a towel to kind of get the water off of them so I can use them again. Robin stole the towel. With the shenanigans that's been going on in the camp retreat, I wouldn't put it past someone. Junkie Joe took it. It's Junkie Joe's problem. Alright, I think that's good. That one's good. I got one more stencil I want to dry off. I just have a little bit of water over here to the side in like a cake pan because it fits my stencils. And I put just a little bit of thieves cleaner in it. Not a lot. All right, let's lift this. Ooh, look at that. Isn't that kind of cool? And then this, we'll just do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put it in my spray box. I'm going to grab some Dazzling Diamonds. That's a spray that I now offer in my shop. And I'm going to spray that over the top. And that's going to add shimmer to that. We'll dry it for a second. I don't know if y'all can see the shimmer that's now on there. It kind of sparkles just a little bit now. That's kind of cool. All right, we'll set that over here. Let's pick this one up and see how it turned out. Oh, this one's cool. Has a little bit of that pink and the squares in there. What do you think of that? Wouldn't that make a neat background? You can write over the top of that because the colors are light enough. Thank you for your support. I greatly appreciate it. Give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate y'all being here and watching. I'm going to eat a chocolate-covered almond. All right. I'm going to put some green, or teal, I mean. 2 different shades of teal. Oh, that's way more pink than I need. Try to spread this out a little bit. Don't want it too thick because then when you go to put the stencil down, it just slides around. So I'm just mixing a couple of colors of teal together. And brayering it out. And I'll clean off my brayer. And let's put the stained glass gears. Thank you so much, Becky, for your donation. Thank you, thank you. And I like this one. It kind of reminds me of a quilt pattern. All right, and so now I've got this green. I'm going to put the green on top of the stencil and pick up the pattern through the stencil. Hey, Bunny, so glad you're here. Staring at a Snickers bar yourself? A baby junk journal. Yeah, for sure. Oh, good. Thank you, Becky. You're very welcome. Thank you, thank you. I'm sorry you had problems. That sucks to have your cards compromised. I've had it happen to me. Many years ago, I got a call from our credit card company asking me if I was in Germany trying to buy $30,000 worth of shoes from Clark's. I said, no, I'm in Yukon, Oklahoma, and I don't need $30,000 worth of shoes. So they stopped that from going through, and I had to get a new card. All right, you ready? Ready for the big reveal? Ooh, look at that. Thank you, Barbara, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. See you later, Norella. Have a great day. Oh, that's funny, Sherry, that he's watching. He's watching all the things. He wants the sheep. That's what it is. He wants the sheep. Thank you, Sandra, for your donation. Thank you so very much. You like that? That is using the stained glass gears on top of a green background. You like that? All right, so we're going to lift this one over here. So this one was a purple background. Kind of interesting, huh? Like that? Okay, so what time is it now? It is 1:30, so we've been on here almost an hour. Do you guys want me? This is my stack of papers that I've done the backgrounds of. So I'm going to try to do this really fast-ish, if you will, and see if we can't make a couple of things here in just a moment, okay? So let's do these. I'm going to add some purple on top of the stencil. The other colors will kind of blend in the holes of the stencil as well. And then I'm going to lift this off. Ooh, that's going to look really good with the purple in there. And then I'm going to go ahead and put some purple on this one as well. And spread it. Pardon me. Pardon me. All of a sudden I got a sneezy attack. And we'll put that one over here. Oh, thank you, Rita, for your donation. Thank you so much. How are you today, Rita? Hope you're having a great day. Hope everybody's having a great day. All righty. I'm going to let that set for a moment. I'll put some hand lotion on. My hands get so dry when I'm working with the paint. Yep, free raffle on the gel prints. Enter the raffle. Thank you so much, T. Lily. Add the green. You want me to add some green to that? We'll do green here in just a moment. Thank you, Karen. Enter the raffle. All right, so while we're waiting on that, for just a moment, let me get some stuff out here while we're waiting. I'm making a pile here on the floor. This still wet. This is still wet too. All right, so here's what I'm doing. I'm digging in a basket full of goodies here. I made some projects, and I thought I would share them with y'all, what I have done. Maybe we'll make a little card here in a moment. So I shared some photos yesterday. These are some little books that I had made. If you will see that, let me zoom in so you can see it better. These are little books. What do you think of that? So I used 1, 2, 3, 4 different stamps to get this look on the top one. And then there was 1, 2, 3 stamps that were used on the second one. I wish the colors teal and red, please. All right, Angelica, we'll see what we can do about that. And then these are 3 different stamps that I've put together as well. All right, what happened here? Why aren't you showing? Do I have a big black box? Okay, come on. There we go. This was another little one that I did. All right, now, why is it, are y'all getting a weird screen? Let me change my screen again. Something is going on with our, there it goes. And then this is a little birdie that I fussy cut out. And then here's another one that I made. So this was using a stamp in the background and colored it with Tattered Angels. And then these are 2 other stamps that I colored and pasted on top. You like the book stamp? Isn't that cool? And then here's another card. This is a background stamp here, and then I added these 2 stamps on top. And then here's another little tag that says number 2. So I thought I'd share those really fast while we were waiting on the paint to kind of get ready. Okay, I got rid of the black square, I hope. Where's Carrie? Hopefully the black box went away for y'all. It did for me. Did you miss something yesterday? Yesterday I had a tutorial inside of the virtual junk journal retreat. Thank you so much. All right, I think this is dry enough that we can put some water. And Angelica says she wants some teal and red. So we'll see what we can do to accommodate her request. I think she said teal and red. Is that right? I also see yellow and red. All right, so let's put a piece of paper on top of this one. And then we'll put some white over here so we can lift this one. And I need to get some red paint. So let me grab some red paint and put that on my desk. You love the cards? Thank you so much. Okay, well, hopefully it's not fuzzy anymore. Teal and red. Okay, let me get teal and red. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, let me grab some red. Here's a red. Okay. Gold and red. All right, well, I'm getting them lined up here. So there's that one. What do you think of that? I don't know. These colors just make me so happy. There's this one. I need to lift this one again. So we're going to... I'm going to grab one of these that I've already printed earlier and see if we can't pick that up. Forest green and gold. Yeah, that would be a good one too. It'd be really dark. Okay, so we got the first one, which is red and teal. Ooh, I like the way that turned out. Kind of cool. All right, so I'm going to put down a base of teal first on both plates. Maybe 2 shades of teal, kind of mixing them together. I got a little too much paint. That happens. I get a little carried away and I try to put down too much paint. So I'm just smoothing it out. Okay. I think I've got that smoothed out a little bit. So I'm going to grab a couple of stencils here. What do I want? Oh, let's do this one. This one's called Woven Boxes. So we're going to lay that over here. I'm going to grab one of my teal gel prints from earlier. You're very welcome. All right, so I'm going to put this down on top and pick up through the stencil. You're very welcome, Sandra. I'm glad to share. Thank you, Carrie Ann. All righty. Really trying to rub in there to pick up the paint. But I'm trying not to move the piece of paper as well because you don't want it to shift and end up with a blurred image. All right, so we're going to lift that. Ooh, I like it. What do you think of that? Kind of cool, huh? Lots of texture in this one. All right, so let's put a stencil on the smaller one. What stencil do I want now? Oh, let's do this one. This is my Retro 2 stencil. So I'm going to lay that over here. And I've got another teal-y page, so we're going to do this one and pick up the color. Yes, I can show you how to use the gel print, so give me about 10 more minutes of printing, and then we will move my plates out of the way and we'll make some stuff. How's that sound, everybody? Ooh, I like that. What do you think of that? Kind of cool, huh? All right, so I'm going to leave the stencils down, and this time I'm going to take some red acrylic paint and put it on top and work that in. All right, so I'm going to lift the stencil off. I'm going to put the stencil in my water bath so it can be getting cleaned. And then we're going to add some red paint over here. And then somebody said they wanted me to do forest green and gold, so I will get that out. Let me move my papers. I'm going to take this stencil off and put it in the water bath as well. And I bet it's probably been long enough that I need to do the next raffle. All right, did I miss anything? Okay, thank you, Robin. I'll do that in just a moment. Let me grab some forest green. That's a different shade of green. Black. Oh, here we go. So I don't think I have. All right, I've got a good green here. So now let me do the yellow and red. Okay. Thank you so much. You like those stencils? They look pretty cool, I think. All right, last call to enter the raffle for the gel prints. The next raffle, I've got some more goodies here. So these are, let me grab, let's see, let's do these two. The next raffle after I do that will be for these rubber stamps. One of them is from Doodlebug Design. These are clear stamps, and then this one's from Kaiser Craft. So that'll be our next raffle. These were given to me so I could use them for donations, so that'll be next. All right. Robin stole your coffee again, Sonia. Pardon me. I got choked. Time for some water. All right, let's do this raffle for the gel prints. Sonia, did you enter the raffle? Yes. Enter the raffle. Alrighty, so this is going to be for the gel prints. Thank you, Mary. All right, let's get this one over with. All right, pick a winner. Oh my gosh, that's twice now. Hey, Angie, you'll need to send me your mailing address because you just won again. That's just crazy. All right, so Angie, if you could send a message to me through my webpage, I'll get that link for you. So anytime that you win a physical prize that need to be shipped to you, please send me a message right here. So congratulations. Hey, Henry, I know you're busy. Thanks for stopping by. Yes, again, Angie, you did. You won again. Congratulations. All right, so we're going to reset and OK. And here we're going to do clear stamps. So here's the next giveaway for the clear stamps. Okay, congratulations, Angie. All right, so this is probably dry enough. I'm going to put another layer of teal on the back of this because I really want this teal to stand out. And sometimes if you put white or ivory on top, it might kind of seep through to the front. And I think if I do this with the teal, it'll reactivate the paint and still keep it where it's visible. So let's put a page down. Go play the lottery, exactly. You like the red, Deborah? Thank you. All right, so I'm going to put some teal on top of this one over here and pick this one up. With a book page. Thank you, Christy, for your donation. I don't think I saw that earlier. Thank you so very much. Oh, Christy started. Oh, wait, the boss fight can't work yet. You're very welcome. Exactly. You got to try for fun colors. You know, it's just paint. What is it going to hurt? It's a piece of paper and paint. Maybe a little bit of time. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Well, the paint was still a little wet, so it's not as vibrant as a red as I would like. But I think it looks pretty good. That might be one of those that if I scan it in, it may be a little bit more vibrant. Oh, but this one turned out a lot better. See that one? That's what I was hoping for, was that more vibrant red. You like that? All right. You've looked at the screen so much you can't see. I can believe that. We've been so busy doing all of our things. All right, so now I've still got a little bit on here, but we'll have some crusty bits later on, okay? Let's go ahead, and we said green and gold. And I think what I want to do, yeah, we'll do the green first. So this is a different brand of green paint, but it's a dark green. And I think that's what we are looking for today. So I'm going to put this dark green down. And I'm really going to work it over both gel presses here. I like to work with 2 gel presses, mainly because I always get too much paint And this way I can smush it out onto the other one. I have even more gel plates. I've thought about pushing them all together just so that I could use them all at once and see what happens. All right, let's do, I think this one would look good with the gold and green together. So I'm going to put that on top here. I'm going to put the half stencil over here. We're going to pick up these colors. I'm going to do that dark green on this vibrant green. The small stencil, this was called Retro Panel 2. Retro Panel 2. Okay, so we're going to pick this up over here. So I'm going to rub and pick up paint through the stencil. Thank you, Angie, perfect. All right, and oh, I've got this green, so I'm going to do this one over here. Streamlabs ink. You can type exclamation point Streamlab. I think that's right. There you go. There you go. Ooh, I like it. That's with the green on the green. This is the June Stencil Club on my left. And this is the June Stencil Club on my right. Ooh, I like that one too. Like it? I hope you like it. Am I showing it long enough? All right. So now let's put gold on top of this. So I'm going to clean my brayer off again. Get the gold paint. And then I think there was another request for another color earlier. I can't remember. It was yellow and something. So I'm going to put the gold on. So if you remind me, what was the other color request? And I will do that next. Okay. I'm going to lift the stencils and let that set for a moment. You love that dark green? Okay, I bought a huge lot of stamps. Could I send some to you? Oh yes, you can do that. In fact, I have another giveaway here in a moment. What did I do with it? Oh, it's in the bag. Our next giveaway is going to be a Beeline design stamp, courtesy of one of my favorite followers and friends who we accidentally ordered 2, and she said to use it as a donation. So that's going to be our next raffle when I pick the winner for the current raffle. Aren't they going to be pretty? All right. Get you some tea, iced tea. You love those stencils? Thank you. That's the June Stencil Club. And then someone said yellow and something. Yes, the metallic gold with dark green. It's going to be pretty, I think. I'm waiting on it. Waiting on it. I'm going to get a drink of water again. And I think I got those pieces. All right, let's put this right here. Okay. Oh, you're in pain. I hope your pain gets better, Angie. Yes, wasn't that really? She wouldn't let me tell who it was. She said, make it anonymous. I don't want people to know. So I'm like, okay. Okay, I think what I'm going to do, let's see how. Okay, good. It's just about ready. So I'm going to put Baylor Bears. Exactly, Henry, green and gold. I think what I'm going to do is, I'm trying to decide. I'm going to go ahead and put green on this again, so it'll make that green stencil design a little bit more vibrant. What are my favorite color combinations are teals and purples. I tend to like those colors a lot. I don't know why, other than the teals kind of remind me of the ocean. So I like to use those teal colors, if you will. That's why you see me do a lot of those. All right, let's put this one down. Let that sit for a moment. And we're going to put some more green over here. What was another color combination you'd like me to use? This is your last chance to ask. Because you know I'll never listen to anybody and do what they want. It's my show. I'll do what I want. You bought all the family supplies after their mom died. That's what's probably going to happen with me when I die. Somebody's going to come in and go, what the crap is all this stuff? Teals and purples rock. I think they rock too, Barbara. I love them. Good colors, Mary. Thank you. Yes, tea lily. That is perfect. I like natural herbs as well. I use essential oils. I use CBD oils. They seem to help me a lot. I have stopped taking basically a narcotic drugs for my migraines, and I don't get them near as often now. Warm red and yellow. Well, I have true red. So we'll do a true red. How's that sound? Pink and brown. Black and white or black and cream, just because I want to see it. Okay. We're going to do the warm red and yellow first, and then black and white we'll do next. We'll do. Pink and brown are great, Henry. Oh, y'all ready? You ready? You ready? That is the green and the gold. You like it? I'm glad I put the green on the back. And then here it is on the smaller print. Isn't that gorgeous? I love it. Now this paint is what I call a heavy body, or more of an artist grade. So it's going to be shinier. But I like it. Okay, so we want warm green and yellow. So let me find a yellow. Not warm green, warm red. This yellow is almost empty. Apparently I need more yellow. All right, what stencil do I want to use next? Oh, let's do that. I'm getting my papers ready, and then I'm going to look at my stencils again. This is how I currently store my stencils. Let's see here. Oh, I know what I want. I want Feeding Frenzy. Where is it? Where's Feeding Frenzy? Are you hiding from me? There you are. Okay, we'll do that one. And looking through the stencils. Let's do that one. Okay. All right, so we're going to do red first. I think that's what I want to do. No, I'm going to do the yellow first. I'm going to do yellow first. We're going to put the yellow, and it's going to have a little bit of green in it because there's a little bit of green on my brayer, and it was on the gel press. So it'll be a little muddied, but I think it'll be interesting. Okay. Got some yellow down. Kind of smoothing it out. All right, so we're going to put... I really don't want that one anymore. I changed my mind. Well, I'll do it anyway. I'm going to put the yellow. So yeah, we'll do this. Okay. And we'll put this one over here. All right. So I've got a purple, and I'm going to lay that on top of this yellow and mop up, if you will, the paint. You like the Feeding Frenzy? It's one of my favorites. You love the green and gold? Please make it a freebie. Okay, well, I might do that. I can scan those in. I can scan those in and make those freebies. I can do that. Just make sure it's flat. Ooh, look at that. The yellow through. Isn't that cool? I like how that turned out. Okay, let's do... I'm going to get another purple page. Here we go. It's a purple page. I'm going to do that through the lace stencil. That's what's on the small print. I don't have a problem with CBD of any kind. I think it works. That's my opinion. You like that? Thank you. All right. Ooh, look at that. It picked up a little bit of the green. It may be hard for y'all to see it, but there's a little bit of green on some of the edges. All right, so we've let that set for a moment. And now I'm going to take some red and go on top of the stencil. Ah, my brayer got away from me. So I'm really pressing this red into the stencil design. So it's going to have a little bit of a yellow tint to it when we lift this. All right, I'm going to go ahead and lift this up, and we're going to put that in the water over here. And I'm going to put some red over here. Hey, Carrie, so glad to have you here. I know you've been pretty busy. Thank you for stopping in. Enter the raffle. I'm giving away some clear rubber stamps in the current raffle. Okay, and then we'll put this stencil in the water. Let that dry. Yay, we've been missing you. Run away, Briar. I caught it, though. All right. And I think what we'll do is I'll put some more yellow on here, and that'll help the yellow pop on these. Okay, time for the clear stamp raffle. All right, so we're going to do that. Thank you for letting me know. Yay, so glad you're here, Carrie. I know you've been busy. How's owning your home? Did that finally go through? Yeah, it is. I agree, T. Lily. Enter the raffle. Enter the raffle. Did you enter the raffle? I'm going to get a drink of water. Y'all enter the raffle. Alrighty. Aw, Henry's so sweet. Thank you so much. I love you too. You like the red and the yellow? Looks pretty good, doesn't it? Alright, raffle. Alright, let's do the giveaway. Whoop. All right, so this is for the clear stamps that I showed earlier. So the winner will get these stamps shipped out to them. Pick a winner. Carrie Ann, you won. Clear stamps. All right, so the next one is going to be for the beehive stamp that was donated. So I have Carrie's address. So congratulations, Carrie Ann. And this is going to be for the Beeline Beehive open giveaway. So the next giveaway is this stamp, okay? And I'm going to try to hurry and get this done, and then we need to do black and white. Is that correct? I need to grab some black. All right, I'm going to put some yellow on here. Oh, I hadn't quite waited long enough, but I think we'll be okay. It won't be perfect, but let's see what happens. Thank you, Angelica. Yellow and turquoise. Oh, yeah, those would be good colors too, Regina. All right, we're going to put some yellow over here. I was waiting just a little bit longer. I guess this red was a little bit wetter. But we should get some interesting prints here. It's sticking just a little bit. It's got to get all the colors. Got to get it. Come on. Transfer to the paper. I command thee. Oh, we got a boss fight coming. All right. Enter the raffle. Ooh, there's the red and yellow on the feeding frenzy. I like it. And then here it is with the lace stencil. You get a little bit of green transfer behind there. Hey, Vicky, glad to have you here. Hey, Amazing Me. All right, so we're going to do black and white. I'm going to try to clean off my gel press. Sometimes I don't even bother cleaning it, but because I really don't want it to be contaminated when we do the black and white, or black and ivory is what I'm going to do. I'm just using a baby wipe to clean it up just a little bit. Okay. Just wipe that off. Wipe it away. You like it? Thank you. All right, so let's put some, I'm going to put some ivory down first. Putting some ivory down first. It's going to have a little bit of yellow in it. I didn't quite get my brayer clean. Go ahead and put some over here. Putting some ivory down. I think it's time for me to really scrub my brayer. It sometimes gets paint in the sides here, and then it won't roll very well. All right, let's do... Oh, let's do this one. This will be good in the black and white. So we're doing the spinning flowers. So I'm going to place that here. Oh, and I've got a purple paper. And I'm going to pick up through the stencil those little flowers spinning around. Yeah, I usually use regular copy paper and book pages. And then I think someone said, what gold was I using? This is just Master's Touch from Hobby Lobby. That's what I use for the gold. And then I'm just using Anita's Craft Acrylic Paint for the other. Any other questions? Did I miss any more questions? I saw 2 questions going by. Oh, look at that. You like that? Isn't that cool? Okay. So let's put a stencil over here. Let's do the open lattice. I'm trying to get my stuff back out of the way. And I've got a little piece of paper here. So we'll pick those up. Yeah, I did draw for the gel prints. Now we've got a rubber stamp, Rita. So enter the raffle. And then that's the open lattice. So now I'm going to put some black on top and spread that around. It may make it a little bit more of a gray, but I think it's going to look cool. All right, so I'm going to take this stencil off and let that dry for a moment. When we get it dry enough, I'm going to add some more white paint. And then we've got some black over here. All right, so we'll let that set for a moment. You love the stencils? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hand draw all of these stencils. They're my designs that I create. I started creating stencils almost 2 years ago using my Cricut. And this past year, Henry purchased a laser for me so that I could make my own stencils. And I've been using my iPad to draw the designs. And then I transfer them to a computer software that allows me to cut them. So these are all mine. What else? Let's see what else I can show you. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. These are some stamp designs that I now have in my shop. This one is called Hemisphere Cubes. You get the hemispheres, you get what looks like a Western Union telegram, a customs declaration, and it says the world. Those are stamps that are in my shop. Here's another one that's kind of a little collage. It has the garden rose, and then it has a little quote here, and that's one is called Companion Rose. This one is called The Secret Garden. So it's got some flowers over here on the side, and then it has another little poem or quote here on the side. This one is, I cannot sit and chat with you the way that I'd like to do, so brew yourself a cup of tea. I'll think of you, you think of me. Thank you so much, Carrie. And this is Think of Me. It is hard work. And I get it done. I'm very lucky. This one is called Garden Square. Isn't that kind of cool? It's a nice big one. Not stamps! Thank you so much. Thank you, Julia. This one is called Time. This one is called On the Road Again. So you get 4 little vehicles. This one is called Bombay Travel Company. So you get the hand and you get these little neat designs and the word, the Bombay Travel Company. This one is called Wings. These are little wings that you can use. This one is called Baggage Room Tag. So I thought I'd show those. So this should be dry, I hope. It's getting there. Dry, I say, dry. You love the black, Carrie? I think it's going to look good. You like the garden square one? Isn't that cool? I like that one as well. It's funny because she gave me the piece of paper for the garden square and she gave me a different stamp, but we don't know I don't know the name of it, so I haven't added it to my shop yet, but it's got some neat tile effect to it. Thank you so much, Rita. I'm very blessed to be connected with some outstanding people and artists that's helped me grow and be able to share with y'all. And I appreciate you coming here and watching. All right, so now we're going to do, I'm hoping it's been long enough. Oh, it's not dry enough yet. Okay, what else we've got a lot of humidity going on here. I'm going to turn on my, get a close up. I'm going to turn on my ceiling fan. And that'll help dry it just a little bit in here, a little bit faster. Okay, so after I do this one, I really want to make some stuff. You got that secret garden one? Isn't that cool? I want to make a few things. Was there another color request? I heard pink and brown. I don't think I have a brown available. Wait, I do. I have a brown. We'll do a pink and brown next. And then we will make some things out of our prints. How's that sound? Aw, thank you so much, T. Lily. What else? Okay, we're going to go ahead and put some white paint down. I'm going to put it on this one first because this one's drier. And that'll give this one a little bit longer to set up. Smooth out the paint. All right, so now we're going to put this one over here like this. Yeah, we had 3.75 inches of rain this morning in under 2 hours. Henry said this morning he went out there and looked. You like the old cars? Aren't those cold? Those are called On the Road Again. Let's see how this one turned out over here. Enter the raffle. Yeah, it's been raining a lot here. I think we've had more rain this year than I've seen in a long time. Ah, TLC, you won 40 junk bucks on that last combat. All right, so let's see how this one, ooh. All right, so there is the black and white using the open lattice. What do you think of that? I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, let's put some white over here. Maybe this is dried enough that it will lift without smearing around too bad. Hopefully it won't mess it up too much. If I wasn't live, I would let that sit a little bit longer, but we're trying to get it done, right? It's getting bad that you know the names of these stamps, Sonia says. Thank you, Robin. Thank you for the suggestion. Yeah, it's a lot of rain really fast. We have a storm creek right behind our house, and it was way up there. It wasn't quite dry enough, but it's okay. You love thunderstorms, Christy? They're okay as long as they don't affect my electricity. And they're not too loud to keep me awake with the thunder. It's just way too cold for thunder where you are, Barbara. All right, let's see if this one, I may not have left it long enough. Oh yeah, it's gonna lift, okay. This one's gonna be kind of grungy looking, I think. Oh, look at that. There's still a little bit of gold that was on the page, so you probably can't see it in the camera, but I see a little bit of a gold in the background. What do you think of that? I got an itch in my eye. You like it? All right, so pink and brown. So let's see here. I'm going to do the brown first. Let me figure out what stencil I want to use. Finding a stencil. Oh, we'll do this one. That one's called Scattered Flowers. And we'll use, this was the March Stencil Club, so we'll use those stencils. Okay. All right, I think we'll use the March Stencil Club on the big one. You like the black and white? Thank you. All right, so I'm putting some brown paint down. This is an old paint. It's kind of runny. But we'll put that out. There'll be a little bit of a transfer from the last gel print that we'll see, but I think it'll be cool. We'll put a little bit more over here on the small one, if I can get it to come out. There we go. Okay. Clean the brayer off. All right, let's put down, this is the Zesty Zinnia from the March Stencil Club. And I've got a pink piece of paper. So we're going to lift the pink, or lift the brown on top of the pink. Nudge, nudge, time for the raffle. Okay, give me a second. Refresh if you don't hear me. She probably can't hear me to do that, right? Uh-oh, it went back to the beginning, Becky. I think you can go right to the front. You might refresh. Tell her to refresh. All right, we're going to pick this one up. Ooh, there's the Zesty Zinnia on the pink. You like that? Need some more chocolate. 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 All right, so let's put, we're going to put the Scattered Flowers over here. And I'm going to grab a pink page and we'll pick up through that stencil. All right, then I'm going to put down some pink on top of these stencils, and then I will do the raffle drawing. Okay. There's the Scattered Flowers. Okay. So let me put some pink down. Do I want a bright pink or a light pink? Let's do the light pink. Because there'll be a little bit of darkness because of the brown. I'm really trying to brayer this in on both. Maybe spreading it out just a little bit thinner will help get this to dry faster. All right, and since that page is pretty wet, I'm grabbing a piece of copy paper and I'm going to lay my stencil on top of the copy paper and see if I can't get some of that paint to transfer. All right, so I've got paint, a piece of paper on both sides of the stencil. So here was the brown side, so you get that design. I'm going to put the stencil in the water. And then here was on the pink side. Kind of cool? All right. And I'm going to do the same thing over here. Put this down. So if you have a lot of room to work, you can get even more prints. There's that with the pink. Y'all don't enter. You snooze, you lose, Robin says. Okay, we're going to print this in just a moment. I'm letting it dry. But we're going to do the drawing. And then we'll get started on making some things with these gel prints here in just a moment. How's that sound? Okay. Did you enter the raffle? Did you enter the raffle? Ooh, that's pretty. You like that? Thank you, thank you. The brown and pink looks great, doesn't it? I think it's going to look good. I think I'm going to put some more pink. Maybe I'll put brown. I may put brown on the back side. But I'm trying to get it to dry. Yeah, loving the paint, right? All right, let's do the giveaway. This is for the beehive stamp. Beehive stamp, pick a winner. Becky! Becky, you won! Becky! You won! Congratulations! Alright, so let's reset that. And I'm going to give away 200 junk bucks again. So the raffle is open for junk bucks. And I think what I'm going to do is, while I'm waiting on this to kind of set up, I'm going to get rid of some paint here. Kind of move things out of my way. Kind of move these things back and dry. Dry, I say, dry. That up there. Okay, so the junk box is the last free raffle. After that raffle, I will start the raffle for the journal mixed media bit that I showed at the beginning, and I'll show it again here in just a moment. All right. I think it might be ready. It's almost, I can still see some shine on there. So we're getting there. Let's see if I've got some more stuff to show y'all. Oh yeah, here I got some more stuff I can show you. So while we're waiting on that, here's another stamp that's in my shop. Get you some Thai soup, Angelica. This one's called Teacup. That's in my shop now. This is called Clocked Out. So you get 4 different rubber stamps. This one is called Sydney. So you get this cool lady with a hat. This one is called Draping Branch. So if you need little pieces that you want to add to a page. I've showed this one before. It's called Summer Bloom. Oh, thank you, Sonia, for your donation. I did not say. Oh, and thank you, Carrie, for your donation. You're so sweet. And Tired Tea Person. Is that you, Sonia? Tired IT Person? So, yes, thank you so much. This is called Cracked Cube. So you get 4 rubber stamps there. This one is called Bird Talk, little parakeets. Aren't they cute? These are big stamps. So when I was showing this, this is the actual size. This one is called Flowers in Her Hair Large. There's 2 sizes. There's Flowers in Her Hair Large, and then there's a smaller one. Like, kind of reminds you of a postcard, post stamp size. This is called Garden Rose. IT Person, that's you, that must be you, Sonia. This one's called Telephone. This one's called Gears. I think it's about ready. This one is called Gia. Isn't she kind of cute? And this one is called Narcissus. Narcis. Narcissus. Alright, so I think I've waited long enough. Let's add some more paint. I think I'm going to add the brown that I just put. No, because I'm not, because the brown didn't have a lot of paint in it. So we're going to add pink. So we're going to put pink on pink. And I have way too much paint. So I'm going to really spend some time smushing it out here. This should be a good print, I hope, I hope, I hope. Okay. I think this is going to look great. All right, I'm going to clean my brayer off. Get that out of the way. Grab some paper. So here's a book page that we're going to put on the smaller one. And smooth that out. Then we're going to grab some copy paper for the other one. You like the cracked cubes? They're kind of fun. They make great backgrounds. Thank you, Vicky. All right. All right, so I'm going to lift these and then we'll make some stuff. How's that sound? I'm going to change the camera here. There we go. We were getting it. We've got a boss fight. Enter the raffle. Five minutes left. All right, so let's see how this turned out. Let's see if I let it set long enough. A little bit longer. Come on. Pick up, pick up. All righty. Ooh, look at that. Whoop, it flipped over on me. That's the pink and brown. You like it? I thought I did pretty good. And then let's do this one. Ooh, look at that with the pink and the brown. Cool, huh? Okay, so let me clear this space up just a little bit. So, moving some things out of the way. I'm going to put my press onto I got a glass mat that I sometimes use. I'm just going to lay that on there. And then I'll take these to the sink and wash them with water. Okay. I'll move this out of the way for now. I'm going to clean up my space just a little bit. I got some paint everywhere. Okay. Now some of these I want to save, so I'm going to slowly bring them out here. This one needs to be dried. It's still wet. Here's a pink one we made earlier. It's still kind of wet too. I'm going to dry those here in a moment. You like those? Here is the black and white. I think some of these need to be scanned in. I'll make those into freebies. If you donated today, remember to go to my website and get your digital downloads. And I'll have more that I'll put today. I'm trying to make sure these aren't too wet. Because if they're too wet, they stick together. And I think this is going to be made into the digital download for the green and the gold. I like that one too. Okay. I'm getting a couple of paint. I think we're going to use these to make some elements. So I'm going to get this out of the way. You're back, Angelica! Ah, well, glad you came back. All right, Llewellyn, thanks for coming. Thanks for being here. Oh, I think that one would be kind of cool too. Okay, so some ways to use your gel prints. Let me find one that I've got a whole packet here. Here we go. So this is one I made earlier in another session. And here's some more I made in another session. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this one here because it's just interesting, and I'm going to cut it into a couple of strips. So this is one way to use these gel prints and get a lot of bang for your buck to add some neat mixed media. I'm just cutting 1-inch strips out of these. Let me see, I'm going to cut this off. Oh good, this will work out perfect. I cut a 1-inch strip, and now I'm going to cut a 3.5 inch, and I'm going to make it by 2.5 inches. In fact, I'm going to cut off a little bit of the edge here, and we'll cut it at 2.5, 2.5, and 2.5. So I got 4 pieces out of this one print, okay, so far. 1, 2, you see those? And then this is a piece. And I've got some journaling cards here. I know this is the wrong size, so I'm going to trim it. So there's a 5x7, and let's see what this is. That's not quite. Aha. Sometimes I have artist trading card sizes here, sometimes I don't. Let's do it like this. So there is an artist trading card size. So if I take this strip, it would go along this edge. So what I'm going to do is make a mess, throwing things in the floor again. We're going to add some distress ink to the edges. So I'm looking for my blending tool. Oh, cool, Carrie. Carrie says she bought a whole large roll of brown craft paper yesterday to line her cabinets with. But she can use it for so many things. All right, so I'm going to take this, and we're going to cut it to be the same size as our journaling card here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and go around the edges of this craft piece of paper. So this is a good way to get a little bit more bang for your buck, if you will, because you can cut up those gel prints and use them for more than just one project. What do you think of that? Down the side there. And I'm going to glue this down. Yes, Rita, if you're looking for the free digital downloads, if you made a donation, then you just need to go to my website and create an account, and then send me a message through the Contact Me form on my website telling me what your email address is that you used to create the account, and then I will get you added to the group that is membership for the free digital downloads. You'll also get a discount in my shop. I like that. Do you like that? All right, let me grab some. I've got some fussy cut items that I made. Oh, and I think this would look good on the page like that. What do you think? Just a little bit. We also have, where is it? Where is it? I've got some shabby stitches here. So I'm just getting a black archival ink pad out, And I'm going to stamp this. Ah, I threw my flower in the floor. All right. We're going to stamp this going down the edge, but I want a piece of paper to put down because I don't want the ink to transfer to the back side. So kind of stamp that down the edge. Like that, so it gives it stitches. You like that? And then let's put this guy right here on top. Shabby stitches. Do you like your shabby stitches, Angelica? Have you been using those shabby stitches? Put that right here. Let's see here. Oh, I've got this that says elegant. So we're going to cut that out. These are one of the fingerprint stamps. You get like 12 designs all on one piece of rubber that you can then stamp and cut out and use on your projects. Yes, I see yours, Carrie. Thank you. I called you out earlier, but I think you were stepped away. So yes, thank you. I saw it. Thank you. All right, so I'm just going to glue this down and put it right here. So that's using a gel print down the side here. I know it's an older one, not one we use today, but I think it looks really cool with the different colors behind there. Yay! Whoop, whoop, you love them, huh? Well, good, I'm glad. And I think now I've got this and this. So here's the gel print that I made a little bit earlier that I cut up. So let's take it and add some distress inks to it. And I'm going to glue it to this artist trading card. Kind of put it on here. Add some more distress inks to it. And I think I want to add, what else we got here? Rubber stamps! This is like an alphabet. So we'll get this one out. All right, so I did that. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to ink this up just a little bit. And I'm going to stamp it kind of randomly. So you don't really get the whole thing. You just kind of get part of it for the background. And then I've got this little butterfly. And I think that would look kind of pretty on top of there, don't you? Just something simple. Did someone say stamps? Okay, we're going to do the last free drawing for the junk bucks here in just a moment. Put that right here. Like that. You like it? I think I need some more distress ink over here. You like that? So here's two things that I made using the gel prints. Oh, hey Julie, enter the raffle before you go. Enter the raffle. I'm about to draw. Yeah, it takes a while to make these little embellishments, and that's what I did yesterday. I spent some time stamping and cutting things out and adding distress inks to them. This is a little pin and a tag. It looks like it's been stitched, you know, onto your page. You can put it here, and then maybe you could write the date on it. I think I'll add that one. And I think what I'll do is I'll add it with this right behind it. So you get a little texture there, and then I'll add that right over the top of it. Oh, you missed the brown and pink, Henry. I can show it again. Where is it? Maybe, if I remember where I put it. There's one of the brown and pinks, Henry. It turned out pretty cool, I think. Alrighty. I'll set this aside, and I think next we're going to make a pocket. That's what we're going to make next. So let me do the drawing. You don't remember seeing that stamp? It's a part of a set. It has the number. It has a little baggage room tag, and this is more than one stamp, but it has a tag. So this is 3 stamps. The tag is one, the number, and the half is another number. I thought those would be kind of fun. Okay. Sewing theme, yeah. Okay, so let's do the giveaway for the 200 junk bucks, and then we're going to start the raffle for the little journal. So, who won the junk bucks? Christy! Christy needs more junk bucks. Christy Johnson, you won 200 junk bucks. Congratulations. Alrighty, so we're going to reset this. I'll show you again. This is the little journal thing that we're raffling off. So it has a journal in the pocket here, which reminds me, I need to glue this down again. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue here. So it will be glued into place. And then it has a little journal inside of it. So I'm not going to put it in the pocket right now because it's not dry. And then this piece flips out. Then this piece flips this way. And then you have this whole tri-fold thing that's on here. There's pieces of paper to write on each side. So that'll be our next raffle. So we're going to do that next. So that will be for the flower flip book journal thing. We don't know what name it is. We're just going to make one up. All right, so that is open again. So come in and join the raffle. All right, so this time I'm going to grab some paper here. I want to make a pocket. So what I'm going to do, so that it's sturdier because this is thinner paper, I'm going to adhere it to another sheet of paper. So I'm just going to go in here and glue. Should be about right. Yeah. Onto this other page. And that'll give it some stability. Okay? And I'm just going to cut this off. The flower paper for, I made it. This, I made that. I painted that. I have a tutorial that shows you how I made that. This is a stencil. This is all hand painted on there. I made all that. I think, let me see if I can find it. It is called, let me find it. I'm going to trim this up. It's an old project that I did last year, I think. It's a mixed media project that I had some junk mail. And I was like, what can I do with this? And so I painted it. And it ended up being this little flip book thingy. Well, I can't see the video. Oh, wait, I found it. I found it. Mixed Media Junk Mail Journal Tutorial. That's a name, isn't it? Oh. So this is the video that shows how I made that flowered paper. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this piece, I'm going to trim it. So let's see, roughly about 5 inches wide. You don't want your pocket too big, so it won't fit in your journal. And I'm going to go ahead and cut it down to about 3.5 inches because I don't really want this bottom piece. And I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to stitch around it with my shabby stitches. How do you make the material attached to a cover? You can use glue, you can use a double-sided tape, you can use hot glue. You just glue it down, Julie. Make sure that you adhere it well. Know that if you use a wet glue, it can seep through your fabric, so you want to use a glue that will dry clear, and you can put that on your cover. All right, so that's the shabby stitches all the way around. And now I'm going to add some distress ink. Yeah, without sewing. You don't have to sew it. That was a long name, wasn't it? Mixed Media Junk Mail Tutorial. That was the name. And I just sent the link. You should see it there above. All right. So do it in the same fashion that I've shown how to make journal covers, Julie. Just, you don't have to sew. Just make sure you just cover it up. What do you think of that? I think this needs some more texture. So I'm going to use this same little alphabet stamp and kind of add some texture. There we go. That looks pretty good on there. And then we'll put this guy on here. And let's find another word. Let's do composition. Like so. You wrote down the link. You're welcome. You're welcome. You know, anytime that you have a looking for one, just go to my webpage and you can do a search for videos. I believe in the search bar you can either put Linda Israel Mixed Media, you could put Junk Journal Tutorial from Linda Israel, and you'll be able to find them. Alright, I think that should go on there, but I'm trying to decide if I want the yellow. Oh, I think the yellow looks better. I think the yellow looks better. It pops. Thank you, Robin, for sharing the link to the shabby stitches. This is called Summer Flower, and I'm putting down on top. And then we're going to put the word composition. Oh, you bought some nice daisy flower material? Oh, I bet it's pretty. You didn't miss it completely, Lisa. I'm here. We made a bunch of gel prints, Lisa, and now I am making elements. So this would be a pocket that your journal card could go behind. You would just adhere it down to your page. So that's another way to use gel prints. You like that? I think I want to make some more journal cards. How about y'all? I'm making a pile here. Here I've got a long strip. So let's make this into a maybe a bookmark. Enter the raffle. If you donated today, enter the raffle to get the journal. And thank you. Thank you so much for your donations, for supporting me. I greatly appreciate it. All right, I'm looking here. I've got some pieces. Is that what I want to do? I think what I'll do, let's rip this. So I'm just going to tear it. So I've got a little strip here. And I think I'm going to stamp this background piece down the side here. We have more than enough, Carrie, in the cash, but she can tell you what the total was. But we had enough people donate today that if you want a chance to win the journal, any dollar amount will get you into that raffle. Okay, I'm trying to decide how I want to do this. Okay, I'm going to go down the side here. And we're going to glue this down on top. And I'm going to cut off the excess edges here. Okay. Cutting the edges off. Okay. And I'm going to glue this down. Right on the edge. So there's a gel print on there. And oh, let's use this one. This is the Iris Post stamp. Postage stamp. Yep, the alphabet stamp is in my shop. I don't remember the name of it, but it is in my shop. I added it not too long ago. So there's using the rubber stamp and the gel print behind it. So there's another piece. Oh, and I have this little piece here. So let's see. Let's make a little, I've got a little square here. And maybe we could put one of these rubber stamps over the top of it. And then that could be a little tuck spot. So let's add some distress ink to this one. And we'll add some distress ink to this little scrap. So you use those scraps too. Just because you cut it off, you can still use it. I'm going to use this rubber stamp again. And I'm not even using it with a block. I'm just stamping it. Oh, there we go. And then we'll put this on top. And then we'll put this on there. So let me glue this one down. So I'm just using the things that are laying on my desk. And I think I want this edge to stand out just a little bit. So I'm going to see if I can find, I don't know if that'll work, if that'll be enough. Yeah, it might be. I'm going to use this gold pen right around the edge. And I think this edge needs to be darker, so I'm going to just rub it over my black ink pad. So that just kind of adds a little darkness to that. And then let's put this guy right here. I keep trying to grab the paint as my glue bottle. I'm a bad influence. Oh, Carrie earned her Junk Bucks coupon, so let me put that in my list here. There's my pen. Okay. Carrie Kale, she got her coupon. Alrighty. What do you think? Is that kind of cute? Let's grab another word. Oh, we'll do play. That'll be good on here. Play. And we'll add some distress ink. And we'll glue this one down. put that kind of in the corner. So now you could use that as a little tuck spot or an embellishment in your journal. Angelica just shared the link through Junkie Joe, and you can do that through the Streamlabs, which I get all of that money, or you can donate through the Super Chat here on YouTube, and I get 70% of that. Okay, so there's 3 pieces, 4 pieces. What else? Oh, I've got, this is just a folded piece of paper here. So let's see. Since we're using the same strip, I'm going to use this piece now. Let's see here. Let's cut this to fit. What is this? This is 2.5 inches wide. So I'm going to go like, not quite 2.5. What is it? 2.5? Yeah, 2.5. So let's do it like this. Actually, I want to do it differently. I'm trying to decide how I want this to come together. Here we go. Now we'll go 2.5 inches wide. And it is about 1 3/4 inches this way. So it's like a little bitty journal card. Or it could be a tag. Oh, Carrie Ann earned hers too. Alrighty. Alright, Carrie Ann. Alright, I gotta do some emailing later today. I'll send you your coupon code. If you don't get it, check your spam in your email, looking for an email from email me at lindaisrael.com. Alright, so I'm just adding a little bit of distress ink. Okay. This was a piece of paper that I had used to wrap some fibers around, so it's got a little notch in it, but no one's going to notice. So I'm going to glue this down on top. Has everybody entered the raffle that donated? So now I'm going to put that on top. Like it. Let's stamp the shabby stitches around the edges. I think it needs the stitches. Shabby stitches on my page. What do you think? Kind of cute? And let's put... Oh, I got a little birdie. He's a little big though. But I do have some butterflies. I know I have some more butterflies, so let me dig around. Oh, I have another one of these. I have that too, but I think it's too big. Oh, here we go. This one's a different color. Let's use this one. Yeah? And then I'm going to put this background. Consistency. So you get a little bit of that. And then let's put this on here. Oh my goodness. You haven't got... It's one way to have clean dishes is only have 4. All of these stamps are Beeline designs. All these stamps that I'm showing are Beeline designs. They're in my shop. Just scroll. Oh yeah, here we go. We got beautiful. So let's do that one. Okay. It's maybe cut a little wonky, but I'm okay with that. You need a folding laundry. And let's put this on here. What do you think? Little bitty card? Do you like that? All right, so everybody entered the raffle? You like that with the stitch stamp? So here's what, let me move some stuff out of the way. So we made a little card. We made a little tuck spot, if you will. Here's kind of like a bookmark. We made an artist trading card. This will be a pocket, so you could put this guy and this guy behind them if you wanted. Okay, so that would be a pocket. And then here is a 5x7 journal card. Do you like that? Oh, great, Sherry. Enjoy your new dishwashing machine. All right. So it's 3 o'clock, and I've shown you quite a bit today. Is there anything else you want me to show you with the gel prints? So those are some ideas right there. More things that you can do. For example, this page here, I can cut it and make a journal page using part of this. So I'm going to trim this one really fast, and I'll show you how I would use it to make a journal page. So I'm just trimming off the white areas like so. Okay. I'm going to grab, let me grab a book page. Here we go. If I get one out of my pile. There we go. All right. So I've got a dictionary page here. I'm going to fold this in half. See you later, Vicki. Thanks for coming. Last call for the journal. All right. So I've got this piece of paper here. What I'm going to do is I trimmed off all the white areas. I'm just going to crease it where the center is and cut it in half. So I made a crease. There it is. I couldn't see it. Couldn't see the crease on the other side. I'm just going to cut it in half. Okay, so here's a page, and all I'm going to do now is add some distress inks to the edges of this. Oh, have I ever thought about putting a journal together during the live, but just including the ephemera so the winning can put together? You know, I've done some things where I made embellishment books that you can put things together. I don't know, I might look at doing something like that where I basically build the foundation and then you put your pieces together. So here is one side of that. So what I'm going to do next, I just love the way this turned out. Isn't that cool? I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. So we'll add it here. And then to give the look like it's been stitched to the page, we're going to grab our shabby stitches. And I'm going to go ahead and stitch it, if you will, to the page. Oh, I guess it can go off. So now we've done that, okay? And I've got a rubber stamped image I could put there. Maybe let's go ahead and do right behind there. I'm going to grab this stamp and put a little on the corner. There we go. And then this can go right there. So there's a way to use it as a, you love the look of the tiles, isn't that cool? So that would be a page that you could make in a journal using a gel print. You like that? That would make a great foundation book, yeah? A foundation book for everybody to put together. There's thunder again. Alrighty. Well, are y'all ready for me to do the raffle? Have I shown you some ideas of how to use those gel print pages? You know, you can attach the pocket to the other side over here, like so. You could put some more gel print up there if you want. This could go in the back like that. And then you would have a page right there. The squares is the June Stencil Club. And I think it's Big and Little Box or something like that. It's part of the Stencil Club. For $19.99, you get 4 stencils. You get 4 stencils. You get 2 of them that are 8.5 by 11, and you get 2 of them that are 5.5 by 8.5. You like the little, just a little bit, not a lot. See you later, Julie. Have a great day at work. You like the ideas? Thank you, thank you. All right, so we're going to draw for the winner of my little journal flippy book thing, okay? Thanks for joining me, everybody. I greatly appreciate it. And then here was some other pieces. So you could, in theory, put that over here. Use it as a tuck spot, if you will. You could also make it a tiny, tiny pocket and put this little journal right behind there. So there's other ways. You could put it right here. Have a little pocket. Could make a belly band and put that over here. So you got options. Okay. Alrighty. Has everybody entered the raffle? I saw Lisa Jake donated. Thank you for your donation. Did you enter the raffle, Lisa? Lisa, are you still here? You need to enter the raffle. Lisa! Lisa! I just saw it. The sheep didn't come up, didn't it? It was Lisa. Join the raffle. Do the little pocket. You like the idea of the little pocket over here? I can put that right there. Trying, just type exclamation point raffle. Lisa, exclamation point raffle. I saw your donation, so thank you for your donation, Lisa. I think it's wide enough. Let me make sure. Oh yeah, it's plenty wide enough. So we'll put this guy right here. And then that'll be a pocket that'll go there. And let's make a belly band to go on the other side here. So let me see what I've got. I've got a strip of paper here, okay? And I'm going to find a gel print that I like. Let's see. Nope, that's not long enough. Oh, here we go. Let's do that one. It's the same color family. You like the pocket? Thank you. It was just lagging. Okay, did you get entered into the raffle? If you donated, get entered into the raffle. Get entered into the raffle. The flip out journal thingy. All right, I'm going to cut. Let's see how wide this is. We'll do it about a 1-inch strip. Got a 1-inch strip here. And this will be, let's cut this to be the right length. Okay. Move this over here. And I think what I want to do is, this piece of paper is white, and I think it needs more color. So I'm going to grab a paintbrush. I've got some purple paint here. I'm just going to go right down the sides with my paintbrush. This is a great way, you know, if you don't have a big stock of different colors of cardstock, just buy white and then buy some acrylic paint because it's so cheap, and you can make your own pages, elements, using the acrylic paint onto your pieces of paper. I need more paint. Come on now. Gotta be in it to win it. Oh. Sonia, I need to make a thing where you type exclamation point stamps. Sonia loves the rubber stamps I share, Carrie. And so every time I do, she's like, oh no, there goes this month's allotment for crafts. I'm going to spend it on rubber stamps. You don't know how to behave. Oh dear. Okay, I think that's almost dry. I'm waiting on it to dry. Almost dry. Okay. So now when I put this on here, look how that changes that strip. Isn't that cool? How that changes it? Just want to trim this off. And that was just a cut off. I save them just in case I can use them for something like this. I'm going to add some distress inks to the edges and adhere these together. Alrighty, I think everybody is entered into the raffle. So as soon as I finish making this belly band for this page, I will be done. Oh, maybe we'll go ahead and do some on this edge. Make it a little bit darker. Yeah, when I'm headbanging. You know, Sandra, you know, here in the United States, this brand is sold at our Hobby Lobby and Michael's. It's just crafters paint. So if you have folk art, Apple Barrel, I don't know what other brands there are out there, Deco Arts, if you have access to any of those, they'll work the same way. The Anita's brand is just the cheapest that I found at Hobby Lobby or Michael's here in the United States. Okay. I'm going to paste this over here. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue at the top and a little bit of glue at the bottom. So this will be a vertical belly band on the page. And then this card will slip underneath, and this card will go here. So there's your page I made. All right. Any more questions? Yeah, I'm a blur when I do distress inks. I go really fast. Alrighty, well, I'm going to draw the winner. Do y'all like that? Did you have fun today? I hope so. I hope that you learned a little something new. You're going to try some new techniques. Where did my pen go again? There it is. I'm throwing pins on the floor. Okay, perfect. Go to Hobby Lobby. Check it out. I usually buy it when it goes on sale. They put the paint on sale many times, like 30% off, occasionally 40% off. Just pick a couple of colors and play. I think this will look really cute. So, ways to use your gel prints right there. You like it? Love the page? Thank you. She headbangs when I stamp. Alrighty. Thank you, everybody. I'm going to do the giveaway now. So we're going to pick a winner. You ready? This is as they say. All right, winner, Mary Jones. Congratulations, Mary. You won the journal. I believe I have your address, Mary. So if I don't, please message me through my web page. Junkie Joe's going to share that link. Thank you. Oh, it looks like we're doing a boss fight again. Yay! Thank you, Sandra. Well, have fun. You're very welcome. I think you're a customer of mine, Mary, if that's correct. I have your address, but if not, please message me with your address and I'll get that mailed out. Well, thank you so much for being everybody, for being here, for your donations, for your thumbs up, for your well wishes, that kind of stuff. Monday, I'll be back. We'll be making another of the Punked Out Steam junk journals with the subscription box. I still have plenty of those in my shop. I also have the Daydreaming kit. I also have the Outrageous Orange and the Radiant Red. So those are still available. Yeah, Sandra sent me 10 pages of stamps she wanted me to add to my shop, and I'm still adding some. You're very welcome, Robin. Thank you. I appreciate y'all being here. You make me laugh. You make me smile. So hopefully this gives you some ideas. You can use those mixed media pages, those gel print pages in your junk journal. I'm so glad you thought it was helpful. You're very welcome, Gail. Thanks for being here. Congratulations again, Mary. Yep, check out the Punked Out Steam. It's my latest subscription box. And in July, I think that's right, July, will be the Youthful Yellow. I'll have a sneak peek on Monday for y'all. You're very welcome, Angelica. Thanks for being here. Thank you. Alrighty. Well, if there's no other questions, I greatly appreciate y'all being here. Have a fabulous day. You're very welcome. Much love to you. Mwah! My hands are dirty. Can you see? I'm going to get off here. Thank you so much. Y'all have a fabulous day. Thank you for being a part of the live stream. Lots of love to you. Thank you so much. And we're going to get off here. Have a fabulous rest of your day and weekend. If you're in the virtual junk journal camp retreat, I'll see you there. If you don't have that, follow me on my YouTube, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Facebook. I have a Facebook page. I also have a couple of Facebook groups. Please join them. We'd love to have you. My Byline to Israel is this very small one, so it's not as active. Yes, there's going to be sunflowers in the yellow kit, Robin. I don't think I can yet, Sandra, but I'm going to try to organize the stamps into categories. I've kind of talked to my web guy about it, and I'm going to see what I can do. If I can do like flowers and people and quotes and that kind of stuff. I'm hoping that's something I can add to my website. Alrighty. Well, y'all have a fabulous day. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate all of you. We're going to get off here. Have a fabulous day. Thank you. I'm going to hit the end stream now. Any more questions before I go? Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for Angelica for your help and Robin as well as my admins. I appreciate it. Y'all have a beautiful rest of your day. Thank you so much. Bye.